Did you know that our gut and our heart and our mind are all interrelated? Our small intestine, the organ in our belly, is the messenger up into our heart, through our throat, and into our mind. It helps us process, sort through things that are going on in our life, to make sense of things, and to really be able to move through them so that they can get out of the body. Our gut, is what helps us to detox, to really get rid of all of that yucky stuff. But sometimes there's too much going on. Our mind is going wild. We have an influx of thoughts. It's hard to concentrate. It's hard to feel really satisfied and content in our bodies. And that all moves through our systems. Our gut, our small intestine sends that into our heart, but if our heart is closed, then we're not really even going to be able to feel it, to get it into our mind, to process, and to move it back down to let our gut know that we're okay. So hi, I'm Amanda Baker, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker and 500 trained yoga instructor with a philosophy and specialty in yoga psychology. I pull from the yoga history, the mindset, as well as evidence-based practices from a mental health perspective. And so today I want to offer a tapping technique called emotional freedom technique that moves through somewhere between 9 and 11 tapping points on the body to really help balance out our gut, our heart, and our mind. So go ahead, get yourself into a comfortable seat, follow along with me. If this is your first time, go slow, be willing. Follow as I move you through the tapping points and also name and identify statements that may be really true for you. If they don't resonate, let it go. Just keep going through the tapping points and then notice what you experience through the process and at the end. If you've been with me before, you've done tapping before, you're gonna get all the benefits, and just keep showing up for yourself. So let's begin. So we'll start with the starting point, the point on the edge of your outer hand. Doesn't matter which hand you take, and then the opposite hand's gonna tap. Begin to tap here. I'll take you through the introductory statements. That even though I may not fully listen to my gut through my heart and my mind, I am okay. Even though I may not fully listen to my body, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I often get overwhelmed with the influx of thoughts, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Now come to the eyebrow. Tap just along the eyebrow, that hard bone above the eye. So much to sort through. So much to sort through. And then come to the temple, the side of the eye, the bone, the side of the eye. That I often feel overwhelmed, unsettled, and anxious. I often feel overwhelmed, unsettled, and anxious underneath the eye at the cheekbone. It's a lot of stress and anxiety. It's a lot of stress and anxiety underneath the nose, right above your lip, that I can't focus and think straight. I can't focus and think straight. To the chin, it's a ringing outside of me that pulls me away. It's a ringing outside of me that pulls me away. To the chest, I like to use both hands on the collarbone, and there's so much to do. There is so much to do underneath the arm, right along the brow line, at the side of the body. I can't do it all. I can't do it all. I like to do the wrist, tap the wrist together. I tell myself that I can't do it all. I tell myself that I can't do it all. To the top of the head, it's a limiting belief. It's a limiting belief. Back to the eyebrow. And there's a discomfort in my stomach, a discomfort in my stomach to the side of the eye. My stomach hurts. My stomach hurts underneath the eye. I feel bloated and heavy. I feel bloated and heavy underneath the nose. It's all out of sorts. It's all out of sorts. To the chin, perhaps my heart is closed. Perhaps my heart is closed. to the chest, and I'm not attuned with my body. I'm not attuned with my body underneath the arm, and I just keep going and going and going. I just keep going and going and going to the wrist. Such little time to rest. Such little time to rest. To the top of the head. There's indigestion, acid reflux, pain. There's indigestion, acid reflux, pain. To the eyebrow, brain fog. Brain fog. To the side of the eye, so much inflammation underneath the eye. I question, what is wrong with me? I question, what is wrong with me underneath the nose? I feel like I'm not enough. I feel like I'm not enough. To the chin, I'm letting this come to the surface. I'm letting this come to the surface. To the chest, I'm naming these things that are unconscious. I'm naming these things that are unconscious underneath the arm, so I can let them go. So I can let them go. To the wrist, I move through resistance. I move through resistance. To the top of the head, I accept it. I accept it. To the eyebrow, I even embrace it. I even embrace it. To the side of the eye, all the alarms outside, underneath the eye, I allow them to be there. I allow them to be there underneath the nose. No more tension. No more tension. To the chin, so I can come into my full self. So I can come into my full self. To the chest, I listen to my gut. I listen to my gut underneath the arm. I shed what is impacting it. I shed what is impacting it. To the eyebrows, no more disrupted energy. No, to the wrist, I'm sorry. No more disrupted energy. To the top of the head, I breathe. I breathe. Now to the eyebrows, I settle. I settle. To the side of the eye, I let be. I let be underneath the eye. And anything outside of me that is not my way, I let it be. And anything outside of me that is not my way, I let it be underneath the nose. I can't control everything. I can't control everything. To the chin, I have more control of myself. I have more control of myself. To the chest, what I eat underneath the arm, what I put into my body, to the wrist, I'm more conscious. I'm more conscious. To the top of the head, I protect my organs. I protect my organs. To the eyebrow, by being more emotionally capable, to the side of the eye, I'm no longer scared of my feelings. I'm no longer scared of my feelings underneath the eye. I process them. I process them underneath the nose. I feel them with my heart. I feel them with my heart. To the chin, the deep ache to the chest, and the longing underneath the arm. I'm more at peace. To the wrist, I honor my desires. To the top of the head, I embrace my imperfections. To the eyebrow, I am courageous and vulnerable. To the side of the eye, I love myself. Underneath the eye, I breathe underneath the nose. I make changes on the cellular level. To the chin, it's beautiful. To the chest, I radiate. To the wrist, more in line underneath the arm, my gut, my heart, my mind. To the top of the head, are beautiful and settled. And then you can keep tapping here for a few more seconds, and then you can release the arm. You can close your eyes, you can continue to breathe, you can notice the tingle sensation, the vibration. Your own energy has been influenced. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And the benefits of the tapping practice to bring you more into a settled state. And if you don't feel this right away, go ahead, do it again. Check out some other tapping videos. Align the statements to be more with you. Now you know these tapping points. When we do this together, we're creating a collective energy to feel better in our bodies, to be more emotionally capable and intelligent, to honor ourselves and continue to grow. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself and practicing with me. Namaste.